Okay, good evening, Who That Nation. This is the host CB, and tonight continues our mini segment series that we're doing. Um, so first off, I hope you guys are having a wonderful Tuesday night, and I have my teammate with me. I got WD with me. WD, how you doing, fam?
Man, just getting off that loss. I'm still feeling alright, but yeah, man. Look, we got some questions to ask, so I'm just here for that. And let's get to that for real.
Right. So once again, this will continue the mini segment series, and I know you guys probably wondering this picture in my background. You guys know who this is. This is Zack Baun. This will this is who we will be discussing tonight, along with first round pick center Cesar Ruiz. Um, but the topic of this segment will be why is it Zach Bond seeing the field or Cesar Ruiz? So that's what we're going to get into. We won't be on here long, maybe about 10 to 15 minutes. So just bear with us. As you guys have been watching the defense, after the first week, our defense hasn't been able to generate a great pass rush. So with us having a first round talent, we're gonna start with Zach Bond. Zach Bond, this guy, he was graded out as a first round talent, late first round talent. But he dropped to the third. We know why. Um, you watch his highlight, his meat, and bread was rushing the passer. So we wondering why is it this guy out here, getting pass rushing snaps. Could it be because it's injury? So I'm gonna go ahead and start with WD. And he can give us his thoughts, and then I'll chime in. So WD, what is some reasons that you believe Zach Bond is it sniffing the field, or in certain packages? Period.
It could be numerous reasons, really. I guess you can look at the lack of camp, the lack of OTAs. To me, in my honest opinion, I can consider that BS because I'm seeing rookies all over the NFL. They balling right now. Now I can see another case where maybe they don't know if they want Zach Bond rushing the passer or in coverage. I guess that can be the case, but I can't really give you any solution or any answer to why Zach Bond not seeing the field. But those are my ideas.
Right. And let's not forget who that nation. When Zach Bond came, when he was drafted, going into camp, I mean, everybody still knew the circumstances with the COVID and how camp was still going to go, and coaches was chirping about him, far as he seeing a vision for him, But I know we got into camp. I know he got nicked up, and then I
Right.
know when the depth chart came out, I'm assuming Caden Ellis, he won the training camp battle with him, and that's cool and dandy. But the thing is, like I said, you look at his college film. What stands out with him is rushing the passer. And I'm not saying the guy has to be a starter, but like I said, let's go back to our defense. We start out the season, we missing a starting edge rusher. And then we go, which Trey stepped in, and he's been playing great. But then we go to Cam Jordan. Cam Jordan is having a slow start. So we got to figure ways of how to possibly generate some pass rush to the quarterback. If you look at our NASCAR package, the NASCAR package, when we've been in that, we've been having a D tackle a part of that. A defensive tackle has been a part of that package. So that definitely won't help us get a pass. We look at David Onyemata, at times he can get to the quarterback. Malcolm Brown at times can get to the quarterback. But a defensive tackle shouldn't be, a part of that NASCAR package. Now you got Cam, he coming out saying that they double team him, they starting to double team him. Why not move him inside? Let's try to move him around, if they're going to do that, I think it'd be easier, to have a running back or, maybe a guard, kind of switch out and give him a double team. But if he can get inside, and get Zach Baun in there, who knows what, Zach Baun can bring. We hadn't even really tried him out, with rushing the pass. I hadn't seen him in a rushing, package yet. Really, I hadn't even seen him out on the field yet. So I'm not sure, what exactly could be the reason. We
Yeah,
drafted him basically a steal of the draft, and he's not out here in these packages.
yeah. And the lack of pass rush that this team been, for the past 2 weeks, I have no idea why they not just throwing him out there. No,
Right.
no idea. But what I will say is that, man, look, I know you can't look back in hindsight, but they had guys like Patrick Queen, other linebackers, receivers. I still think that we should have drafted a receiver, in this past draft because I think it would have helped tremendously, not just for this year but the future. But that being said, I know that the discussions is that the Saints been a great team for the past 3 years, and it's been so good that you don't need to draft. You don't need to draft too many starters.
Right.
But I mean, the way I see it is like I don't understand. I feel like the Saints have been getting very complacent.
Right. And like I said, we're getting with Ruiz in a few minutes, but basically the thing with Zach Bond, if he lost the competition against Kaden Ellis, that's fine. But like in these national, just looking at this Green Bay game, 90% of the third and long snaps, Malcolm Brown was out there rushing the passer. Why not? If Cam wasn't effective on the outside, which he was getting chipped, in double team, just move him inside, which he's done that before. See if he can generate some inside pressure. Allow Aaron Rodgers to bounce out, and who knows what Zach Bond can bring on the outside. We're not gonna know what he can do, unless we give him a shot. Because we already know we go back to the backfield. We already know what time it is, back there when Aaron Rodgers was throwing them long balls. We already know what time it is. At this point, we're gonna get a flat thrown 9 times out of 10. So why not, try to put an extra pass rusher in there. He's known for rushing the passer. Put him in there and let's see what can happen. He may be able to get back there, in a few in less seconds, and throw the guy off. So that's my thing with that. Like I said, this was basically a first round talent, a steal. He's not even in the NASCAR package. Well, we can throw Cam once again. We throw Cam, in the three or the one, probably the three technique. Move him inside. Let Bond stand up and go rush the passer. We have to because, like I said, the cornerbacks right now, is going to be a flat thrown. So we got to find a way to generate some better pass rushing. And if our star pass rusher is not generating none, we have to. Somebody else has to be stepping up, and being effective at it. So that's it with Zach Bond. I mean, like I said, I don't know if they trying to red shirt the guy or what, but we going for a Super Bowl. I don't see the point of trying to red shirt somebody. The same go with Cesar Ruiz, but like I said, we about to get in, that situation. Stop trying to red shirt the guy, even if they don't know the playbook. Come on, he don't have to know he don't have to know the playbook to get in on some pass rushing plays. On third and long, he needs to be in there so we can see what this guy can do. Not playing special teams or nothing. First round talent. Let's see what he can do rushing the passer. We already know what's at stake. And Matthew Stafford, he's gonna throw the deep ball as well. So we gotta find a way to get him, off his feet. We can't have him back there relaxed. We got pieces on that defensive line. Well, pass rushers, period. And Zach Baun need to be a part of that number. So, any more final thoughts on Zach Baun? So, basically, Sean, can you or Dennis, can you get Zach Baun in some pass rushing plays?
I mean, I want to see the guy. I want to see him because looking at his film, I mean, he looked like he could be a very good player. I just want to see him out there
Right.
do something because I mean, these other I don't know what Cam Jordan's doing. I feel like we could use another linebacker out there right now, but yeah, I just want to see what we can do with him out there.
Right. Which brings us to Cesar Ruiz. Cesar Ruiz was a first round pick, and he went through count. The talk, from the coaches and stuff. The way they was talking, he was either gonna be a starting center or guard. Turns out to be, they got him playing at guard, but going into week one, we're going into week two because he was out week one. But going into week two, the guy wasn't a starter. So, like I said, he wasn't started or Zach Bond was started. So I'm not sure if he was trying to red shirt, kind of red shirt him or catch him up. I can understand more on Ruiz's behalf. Maybe he wasn't grasping the playbook like that, but Zach Bond, his task is a little bit more easy if you just want to throw him in on some third down. Just go get the quarterback. Get him in there. Go get the quarterback. No, Ruiz. I'm not sure if Ruiz lost the battle against Nick Easton or not. What's your thoughts on Cesar Ruiz?
He should have been out there from get go. Look, like you were saying, though the injuries, I do understand that, but the fact that he could have started this past game, yeah, he should have been out there from get go, because the old line looked so much better. It looked so much better after what happened.
Right.
My question is also why.
Right. And to piggyback on what he said, I mean, like I said, I'm not. When Pete come back, he's going to be starting because that's they paid him big mega money. But if everyone that was watching the game could clearly see the difference that was made, in the pass blocking, the pass blocking got better, once Pete got out the game. But like I said, we know Pete when he get back, he gonna be right back in that starting lineup. But this also makes me wonder, is Ruiz better than was if Ruiz was, being a factor of the pass blocking getting better? Why isn't the guy starting? That leads. Other than that, I see them get in one play in a jumbo package. When Pete was in there, he got in on a jumbo package, and then after that, he was nowhere to be found until an injury happened. So once again, with both of these players, I'm not sure, is they just trying to, sit them down until they learn the playbook. Like I said, I know COVID and stuff going on, but you got cats out here, just like you said earlier, it's cats out here, rookies and stuff, out here balling under the same circumstances, still out here balling. Putting Central Ruiz at guard, that was better than being. I was fine with him being at guard, because the center maybe need a little bit more time to get the cadence and all that stuff down with Breeze. But he shouldn't have been, sitting on that pine, when he came back because he was fully healthy. First round pick. There's no reason why we should be sitting here trying to groom people.
Right.
And we already know what Breeze went through, with the Raiders game.
Yeah, man. I go back to what I said earlier. Too much complacency with the New Orleans Saints. I understand we've been good the past few years, but all this talk about we don't need to draft too many other starters. We only need 4 draft picks. We need these guys out there now, obviously.
Right,
I don't get that, you know.
right.
And that's
If
that's why I say complacency has definitely been an issue with the New Orleans Saints this past season, this past off season.
right, if you're gonna sit here and only draft 4 players, we expecting all of those 4 players to be on the field.
Exactly.
Zach Bond, like I said, in Zach Bond's case, Caden Ellis was talk of the camp, about him having great camp. If he lost the battle, he lost the battle. But Zach Bond can still be in there over Malcolm Brown trying to rush Aaron Rodgers. Throw Cam in the inside. Let Zach Bond stand up on the outside and go chase Rodgers. Let's see what the man can do. We don't
Something.
have time. We don't have time for this grooming and stuff like that. I'm saying it's way easier on Zach Bond's behalf when it comes to pass rushing. Because there's no certain particular play you have to know on that. No coverage or nothing. Just throw him in the NASCAR package. If he not grasping the playbook as a whole as a linebacker for us, the cover sets and all of that, throw him in on the NASCAR package. Let him go get the quarterback. Because we're going to need it. We're going to need it because right now our cornerbacks is getting flagged down each and every deep pass. And when these offensive coordinators go in their film room and see this, they're gonna say, "We got to attack that. Let's keep attacking it until they fix it."
Right.
But we
And
can
then
help them out in the backfield by generating a pass rush, making it uncomfortable for them to sit back there and just lob it up.
right. And yeah, the pass rush it definitely plays a huge part in that. Trey Henderson is the only one on that line that's been doing anything lately. So yes, we definitely need people to step up, and we definitely need to see Zach Baun out there.
Right. So this week I'm expecting Zach Bond to be out there. So that will about wrap things up with both of these guys. Like I said, both of these guys was graded as first round talents, low first round talent. So it ain't no reason why one should be playing special teams and one sitting on the sideline unless they're hurt. But if they cleared to go, it's no reason why they should be on the side. So that's that. But let's just understand Cam Carley was just signed the other day. So, far as our backfield, you know, it's no hope if somebody goes down. So what we have to do when it comes to these passing plays, the pass rush have to be our bread and butter. Sitting here trying to send Malcolm, sending Malcolm and sometimes Marcus Williams on blitz, that's good at times, but the way this is heading with our corners, we're gonna need to keep them back, keep them dropping back, just plant center field, both of them. If we can't fix this pass interference stuff, so let's get Baun in there, rush the passer, Cesar Ruiz, let him start even when Pete come back, and shout out to Nick Easton. He steps in and play. When you know when somebody goes down, Nick Easton needs to be our sixth man, not Cesar
Right.
Ruiz. So, any final thoughts before we wrap this up?
Yeah, and I know Adam Trautman. He's been getting a target, maybe one target per the past 2 games, but need to see him out there more too, because all this talk about the passing game of the offense, we already know the details there. But yeah, I would like to see all those guys get some more players in.
Right. So, Dennis Allen, get Zach Baun out there this week. We need him.
Sean Payton, get Zach Baun out there. Need to get DJ Swearinger out there too.
Right. Right. So, like I said, we get into this Detroit Lions later in the week. I just make this one comment. That they're not going to be no slouches. Regardless of the past records and stuff. So let's not do that. You know, we know Matthew Stafford can sling the ball. So, like I said, this topic right here, This is very important moving forward, especially with Zack Baun. So get them in there, Dennis and Sean. Shouldn't be get them in there. Find a way to get them in there on pass rushing plays. So that will wrap this segment up. Once again, make sure you please go like, subscribe, and follow all of our pages: Facebook, Twitter, and YouTube. And we will see you guys this coming Thursday night at 7 Central Time, 8 Eastern Time. WD, you got any final thoughts before we get out of here?
Keep rocking with us, Who That Nation. That's all I got.
All right. So we'll see you guys Thursday night, 7 Central Time, 8 Eastern Time. Who that?
For life.